This is LA's first.
Live from Los Angeles, welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. We're all about manifestation, transformation, and breakthroughs. It's time to claim your birthright of prosperity, vitality, and love. So grab your tea or coffee because together we're awakening the world. May you live your truth. After working with thousands of clients, helping them release their limited beliefs, I have come to understand that there are common limited beliefs that we all have as human beings. They are such things as, I'm not enough, I'm different, I'm alone, I'm unlovable. Not everybody has these limited beliefs, but majority of all human beings at the core of who they are have these because we are one. So if you're ready to transform your limited beliefs, you want to listen to this podcast. Welcome to the Dr. Erin podcast. We come together to know the truth, live on spiritual principle, and align with universal law. We truly know the truth of who you are. We know that you have a gift and a message to bring to the world, and we recognize that we are all here awakening together. So today, the podcast is titled Universal Law of Mental Equivalent. We're on a series, and this is 50 of 52 of a series of universal laws. And so I understand right here, right now, that you are universal law. Universal law is not external to you. It is not something that you can or can't align to. It is in every essence of who you are, your cells, everything, beating your heart, everything. This is how the dynamics of life works. It's how you're manifesting. It's how you're demonstrating. It's how your life is the outpicturing. So in the New Thought movement, we teach that there are kind of two times that things are created, once in the mind and once in the external 3D. It's all happening at the same time, but it is really a reflection of what we call the mental equivalent. So many clients will come and they will come with different issues in their life. They generally come for one of four things. They want to have a breakthrough in the realm of money and career, in the realm of relationships and love, in the realm of health and vitality, or in the realm of their creative expression, leaving their legacy on this planet. So it's really fascinating because if you take a look at your life, you may go, well, what are my limited beliefs? I want to make more money. And you can take a look at your life right now. So I invite you to actually just take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out. And I want you to close your eyes for a moment and take a look at your life right now in the realm of money and career. What would you say is the story? If you were to sum it up in I am and you filled in the blank, who are you in the realm of career and money? Are you somebody that is completely flowing in it? Are you somebody that struggles with money? Are you somebody that gets money and then loses all your money? What is your story? What's it outpicturing? Right? So we can take a look at our life and we can begin to take a look at the characters that come in and out of our life, but there's a theme that happens, right? So Einstein said that our imagination is our greatest faculty because we are always in this mental equivalent of our life. It's the mental equivalent of what we've known. It's the mental equivalent of what the culture has told us. It's the mental equivalent of what even the cosmic consciousness and the cycles that we see in astrology and astronomy, right? So universal law goes like this. All of life is the outpicturing of the mind. Individually, you can know someone's beliefs because you can simply witness their life and see what beliefs they're embodying and demonstrating. Collectively, we can observe the manifestation of the one mind by the circumstances of the cultural environment, and cosmically, we can witness the divine correlation of the cells of the body and the entrainment of astronomy, right? So the point is there's always a mental equivalent. In fact, imagine right now that all of life, if you open your eyes and you look out at life, you look at the circumstances of your life, you look at the circumstances of your city or the town you live in, you look at the circumstances of the politics, and you look at the circumstances of everything from COVID to everything, there is a mental equivalent and something's going on within the one consciousness. And this is the mental equivalent. So What is the mental equivalent in your relationships and love? Is it that you believe you're totally worthy of love, or do you believe that all people leave and abandon? What is the theme of that? What is the mental equivalent for you? Your health and vitality. What is the mental equivalent that is outpicturing in your health and vitality? And then the fourth area, which is creative expression, right? So there's 4 areas: money and career, relationships and love, health and vitality, and creative expression. What are the mental equivalent? What is the mental outpicturing of your life of those 4 areas? And then you can know exactly what your beliefs are, because your life is a perfect mental equivalent of what's going on in mind. And I had this one client, it was pretty profound. So her mental equivalent around health and vitality was she had migraines. Like her migraines was literally taking her life down. She was in so much pain all the time. And so you go, well, what's going on with the mental equivalent of that, right? So we began to do past life regressions. We'd gone through some trauma in this lifetime, and then we got into past life regression. And what was really fascinating is when we go into past life regressions, we're doing same trauma work on past lives. And again, like Einstein said, imagination is our greatest faculty. So when we go into past life regressions, we do exactly that. We go in through the wormhole of imagination. And through this wormhole of imagination, she began to kind of imagine this incident, this traumatic incident. And she actually had been attacked. She was with her partner, and these 2 men came in and literally attacked them. And I believe that they actually hit her over the head with a baseball bat, and they dragged her out and put her in the back of a truck and kind of dumped her off. And this is how profound the work is. That in that traumatic incident, she declared, I am in pain. And in that, it had literally has outpictured into her lifetimes. And so she began to neutralize this past life regression. Her migraines began to lessen. And so the point is that sometimes the work works, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes there's more lessons that need to be learned in this lifetime. But the point is that whatever is outpicturing your life has to come from mind. It has to come from consciousness. It has to come from the belief at a soul level. And that can be good or bad, right? It can be expanding belief. It can be contracting belief. It can be beautiful belief that you believe so much in yourself and you're able to fully express and flow in life. It could be a belief that you are not enough, that you're different, that you're alone, that you're unlovable. These are the common core limited beliefs of human beingness. If you're human, you have the limited belief of you're divided. Right? It's just part of our consciousness. There's no way you can't have that at some level in your consciousness. And so I just recognize right here, right now, that why do we care about this mental equivalent? Because after working with thousands of clients, what I've come to realize is that it's not about changing. It's not about saying, I don't want this migraine anymore. And I'm going to, just pretend that it's gone or wish it's gone, because we know that doesn't work. We know that what we resist persists, right? Or a client that says they keep having, dysfunctional relationships. Well, if I just try hard enough, and if I just say I'm never having a dysfunctional relationship, it generally doesn't work, because it's like having a diet. It's like, I'm not going to do this, and therefore there is a resistance. What we resist persists, right? So the real key to a transformation is actually accepting and as-ising what is. And so what I've noticed in my clients is that the moment they actually experience their trauma work or their past life regression, or they awaken to realize that at some core spiritual level, they chose it and they created it at some core level. And it's a lot for people to get there. But when they fully get there and they realize that they created the experience, they created the decision of I'm in pain. They created the decision as I'm not lovable. They created the experience as something's wrong with me. And it outpictures and it outpictures and it outpictures. But when they truly as is it and they accept their power, they release the lie that it was the effect, because the perpetrator is an aspect of themselves. The person that leaves them is just an outpicturing of what is going on in mind originally. And so in that profound moment of recognizing that they created the experience, it releases something so profound, and they restore the truth of who they are. They restore the true power that they are. And so in this, why do we care about the mental equivalent? Because if you open your eyes right now and you look out to the world, sweetheart, you created this universe. You created all of it. The good, the bad, the ugly, this is your karma. This is the creative factor. You are one as the divine. You created gravity. You created every last drop of all of life, and then created a game to have the experience that you are the effect. That's how cool of a creator you are. And so the universal law of mental equivalent states that all of life is the outpicturing of the mind. It is all the outpicturing of consciousness. Individually, you can take a look at your life and know exactly what your beliefs are around money, career, relationships, and health, and vitality and expression. You can look at it collectively, and you can look at what's going on in our culture, and you can see exactly what the beliefs are. You can look at politics, and you can look at all of it. You can also look at what's been created astrologically, that we are one cycle. We are this beautiful correlation and entrainment, and we feel it in our cells. We feel it in the body of the water of our body. We feel it everything because we're one thing going on. It's the mental equivalent of what we've created, every last drop of it. So in right here and right now, I invite you to wake up and realize that life is the ultimate mirror of your consciousness. Who you are being and how you are living indicates the exact beliefs you are embodying. And if you don't like what you're experiencing, it's up to you to release these subconscious programming, release the limited beliefs, reprogram your subconscious mind, and redirect energy upon universal law to manifest and demonstrate a life you love. And guess what? Imagination is the secret to creating your dreams into reality. How do you go beyond the mental equivalent? We know it takes trauma work to neutralize those limited beliefs and those commands. We know that. But really, beyond that is imagination. You get to use your imagination to create and energize your world into existence. You truly do. And this is the joy, this is the fun, this is the play of it. And so I know that whatever you desire in money and career, whatever you desire in relationship and love, whatever you desire in health and vitality, whatever you desire in expression is waiting for you with a blink of consciousness, a blink of imagination. And so I'm not saying that pain isn't real, but I'm saying suffering is an option. And you get to reimagine what pain means to you. You get to reimagine what all things are, relationships, vitality, going beyond the constructs of what everyone has always told you. And so I just say thank you, thank you, thank you for this grand mirror of life, for me to know what my own limited beliefs are, for me to know exactly what's going on with soul level in this master classroom called life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful, as they always say, and so it is. And so in this, if you're somebody who loves this work and you want to learn more and more about universal law and understanding all the principles of New Thought movement and metaphysics and science of mind and unity principles and understanding how you are manifesting 24/7, you definitely want to check out Soulciété. We develop soulpreneurs. We develop spiritual coaches and spiritual practitioners and New Thought teachers and doctors of divinity. If you've had a spiritual calling and you truly desire to know truth and live truth and speak truth and teach truth and write truth and help people transform through truth, we are an extraordinary community. We only work with highly committed individuals who are committed to becoming the highest version of the self and making this world a better place through truth. And so you can check it out at soulciete.com, Soulciete, or you can check me out and come be my friend on social media across all social medias. I'm drerin.tv, DRERIN.tv. Have a beautiful day, and may you live your truth. Thank you for tuning in to Soulciété and Dr. Erin podcast. If you've had a calling to be a spiritual leader or coach, you can go to soulciete.com and check out our free training. If you've received value here, I would love it if you take a moment and give a 5-star review. In exchange, I have a ton of free gifts for you. Grab your free Awakening book, 40 guided meditations, and digital manifesting masterclass. I also have a free money meditation and worksheet for you so you can begin to break through your scarcity mindset and claim your birthright of prosperity. You can get all of your gifts and learn about our upcoming transformational events in my bio link in both Instagram and Facebook. That's under drerin.tv, which is DRERIN.tv. Also, I'd love to invite you into our free private community on Facebook under groups called Soulciété. That is facebook.com/groups/Soulciété. That's SOULCIETE. Have a divine day, and may you live your truth.